old Hollywood stars were naturally flawless? Think again. Even the most glamorous actors and actresses relied on clever tricks, beauty routines, and yes, even plastic surgery to create the iconic looks we still admire today. From subtle nose jobs to secret facial treatments, these stars went to great lengths to shine on screen.
May and Gooper gloat over us being childless, even in front of their little no-neck monsters.
1. Mary Pickford. Mary Pickford, one of the brightest stars of the silent film era, captured millions of hearts with her charm and expressive performances. But behind that radiant smile, she carried a deep fear of aging, something many actresses of her time worried about. In her quest to stay young, Mary underwent a facelift, a risky procedure in those days. Unfortunately, it didn't go as planned. The surgery left her unable to smile naturally, and her facial expressions became limited. For a silent film star whose talent depended entirely on subtle expressions and emotion, this was devastating. The very gift that had made her a star, the ability to communicate feelings without words, was compromised. A constant reminder of the price she paid in pursuit of eternal youth. 2. Dean Martin. Dean Martin, the smooth-voiced crooner and charismatic actor, was adored for his effortless charm and velvety singing voice. Yet beneath that confident exterior, he carried a secret insecurity: his nose. Broken in his youth, it never felt quite right to him. As Dean's career began to soar, he decided to take action. A subtle rhinoplasty refined his nose just enough to boost his confidence, narrowing it slightly without changing the features that made him instantly recognizable. It was a small change, but one that mattered. In Hollywood, where appearance could be as important as talent, Dean understood that even tiny tweaks could make a big difference, helping him feel as flawless off-screen as he looked on it. 3. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe, an enduring icon of beauty and glamour, remains a symbol of perfection on the silver screen, even decades after her films were first released. Yet behind that seemingly flawless image, Marilyn, like many stars of Hollywood's golden era, took deliberate steps to refine her appearance. According to the notes of her plastic surgeon, Michael Gurdin, she underwent procedures on both her nose and chin, likely around 1950, just before she captured the world's attention with her iconic roles in How to Marry a Millionaire and Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. But surgery was only part of Marilyn's beauty regimen. She also used hormonal creams that encouraged the growth of fine facial hair, or peach fuzz. While many might have shaved it away, Marilyn chose to leave it, appreciating the soft, delicate glow it added to her complexion in photographs. These small, careful details helped enhance the softness and warmth of her face on camera, contributing to the tender, approachable beauty that audiences fell in love with. Monroe's approach shows that even the most celebrated stars combined medical procedures with subtle, creative tricks, all in the pursuit of an image that would captivate the world, and her careful attention to these details helped solidify her place as one of Hollywood's most unforgettable icons. 4. Jean Harlow. Before Marilyn Monroe lit up the silver screen, Jean Harlow set the standard for the platinum blonde. Her icy, luminous hair became her signature, earning her nicknames that highlighted her almost otherworldly beauty. Fans and fellow actors alike were captivated by her glowing presence under Hollywood's bright lights. But that perfect shade didn't come easily. Jean's legendary platinum hair was reportedly achieved with a hazardous mix of bleach, peroxide, ammonia, and even Lux laundry detergent. It was dangerous, capable of serious harm, and over time it left her natural ash blonde hair brittle and fragile. Yet Harlow endured the risks, driven by the relentless demands of Hollywood glamour and the desire to maintain her iconic image. Her hair tells a story of the hidden sacrifices behind the glitz, a reminder that behind every shining star were struggles and risks few ever saw. 5. Clark Gable. Clark Gable, the dashing star who stole hearts as Rhett Butler in Gone with the Wind, was admired for his charm, charisma, and rugged looks. But even someone as naturally magnetic as Gable felt the pressure to refine his appearance for Hollywood. His famous smile, which seems effortless today, wasn't always so perfect. Early in his career, his acting coach, Josephine Dillon, recognized that better teeth could make a difference on screen. She covered the cost of dental work, giving Clark a smile that would become part of his signature allure. Their relationship went beyond mentorship. Despite being 17 years older, Dillon became his first wife, shaping both his personal life and early career. Gable's story shows that even the most iconic stars often worked quietly behind the scenes to craft the image that made them unforgettable. 6. Rita Hayworth. Rita Hayworth, one of the brightest stars of the 1940s, could light up any screen with her presence. Born with dark brown hair and Spanish heritage, she didn't fit Hollywood's ideal at the time. To land the leading role she dreamed of, transformation was inevitable. Rita dyed her hair a striking red, creating the signature look that would define her for decades. She also underwent electrolysis to reshape her hairline, making her forehead appear higher and subtly altering her facial proportions. These changes, though demanding and sometimes painful, helped her become the legendary star remembered today. Every glamorous shot was the result of careful planning, determination, and a willingness to endure discomfort to achieve cinematic perfection. 7. Burt Lancaster. The Oscar and Golden Globe-winning actor first became known for playing rugged, macho roles. With his athletic build and commanding presence, he quickly became a Hollywood favorite. But behind that confident exterior, Burt had bigger ambitions. He wanted dramatic, nuanced roles that demanded a refined, expressive appearance. To achieve this, he spent years carefully shaping his look. He corrected his teeth, refined his cheekbones, adjusted his chin, and more. His approach was meticulous, almost scientific, reflecting his belief that an actor's physical presence was inseparable from the roles he played. In his own words, "The most real thing on my face are my eyes." No matter how much he refined his features, it was the emotion in his eyes that truly defined him as an actor. Burt Lancaster's story reminds us that behind every star was dedication, artistry, and the pursuit of perfection. 8. Marlene Dietrich. Marlene Dietrich, ranked 9th on the American Film Institute's list of greatest classic Hollywood actresses, captivated audiences not only with her extraordinary talent, but also with her striking and sophisticated appearance. Her presence on screen was magnetic. Every gesture, glance, and smile seemed carefully measured, radiating both elegance and mystery. Yet, behind this seemingly effortless glamour, Marlene was dedicated to perfecting her image, leaving nothing to chance. One of the clever techniques she employed was known as the Croydon facelift, a method of lifting the face without surgery. Instead of relying on medical procedures, Dietrich turned to her team of skilled makeup artists. She would have them twist tiny strands of her hair around hairpins, pull them back meticulously, and secure them tightly on her head. This subtle yet ingenious trick lifted the skin on her forehead, enhancing the contours of her face and creating the illusion of a naturally youthful, taut complexion. It was a testament to Marlene's attention to detail. She understood that beauty and expression on film were inseparable, and that even the smallest adjustments could create an unforgettable, camera-ready look. Her dedication reminds us that, in the golden age of Hollywood, true glamour often required artistry, discipline, and a touch of inventive brilliance behind the scenes. 9. Gloria Graham. Gloria Graham, the glamorous Hollywood star and Oscar winner, was known for her captivating screen presence and sharp, expressive features. Yet behind that polished exterior, she carried insecurities like many of her peers. One feature in particular troubled her: her upper lip. Gloria felt it was too thin, a flaw that made her self-conscious despite her natural beauty. Determined to correct what she saw as an imperfection, Gloria devised a clever, if unconventional, trick. During filming, she would discreetly place cotton or small pieces of fabric between her teeth and her lip, creating the illusion of a fuller, more sensual mouth. While subtle, the effect was noticeable enough to enhance her screen appearance and occasionally caught the attention of her on-set partners during close-up or kissing scenes. This little secret underscores the lengths to which stars of Hollywood's golden age would go to meet the industry's exacting standards of beauty, all while delivering performances that continue to mesmerize audiences today. Gloria's story is a reminder that even the most glamorous icons often wrestled with self-doubt and sought inventive ways to feel confident in front of the camera. 10. Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor, a legendary star remembered for her unforgettable role as Cleopatra, captivated audiences not just with her talent, but with her stunning beauty. Behind the glamour and dazzling costumes, she was committed to keeping her skin flawless under Hollywood's harsh lights. One of her lesser-known secrets was facial shaving. Yes, Elizabeth carefully shaved her face to remove dead skin cells, creating an exceptionally smooth, luminous complexion. This routine allowed her makeup to sit perfectly, highlighting her violet eyes, sculpted cheekbones, and iconic smile. For Elizabeth, beauty wasn't just natural. It was a craft she perfected with dedication, ensuring she could shine brilliantly on every film set and leave a lasting impression on the world. That's it for today's Hollywood Secrets. Which story surprised you the most? Comment below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more behind-the-scenes tales from the golden age of cinema.